I'm aware that this is not the most flattering shot in the world, but if I was going to have anything at all to share with you tonight, I have to record now. So I'm eating my tuna salad, which is really good for Weight Watchers, incidentally, if you're in Pret. As long as you don't put the dressing on, you're all good. I'm kind of hoping and praying that you can hear. I've got my AirPods in and I propped my phone up. Do you remember last year when I did the vlog in November? I was up here and I was upstairs here and I forgot the code for the toilet. It's funny how you can associate things with places. My cup of tea. Oh, it was a long train journey. The train was full when I got on, so I had to stand for the first 20 minutes. Then someone got off and I jumped into their seat. But then it was nice because I sat next to a really nice lady who actually was a nurse in our local accident and emergency unit. So we chatted and put the word right through to Clapham. And then at Clapham they've had hiccups with flooding on the line. Add to that the fact that half the country seems to be travelling to Richmond this weekend to watch the rugby, which is just the next stop up from Richmond. And you can imagine the crowds. I have never seen a platform that crowded. Anyway, I was a bit of a grumpy old woman. But I've made it here. I'm having my lunch and my cup of tea, and then I should be heading up to Tribe. I think there's a dog behind me. Oh my goodness. It's a samoyed. Hang on, I've got to get some footage of this. I've also got a bit of a dilemma because Millie doesn't have tea at the shop. She has a coffee machine with the little pods that are probably not terribly Weight Watchers friendly. And I've got to bring tea bags. So, do I buy some tea bags? Do I pop into Tesco's on the way up the hill and buy some tea bags, just a small box, so that I've got tea today and tomorrow at the shop, and some milk? Or do I go without? It's not really an option, especially when I'm teaching. Or I could have the coffee, but then that would throw my Weight Watchers out. So I think I'm going to have to buy some and take up there, and then just remember to bring them up each time I come. I used to do it last year when Gemma and I were up here. We used to bring tea bags and milk, but I haven't of late. And the irony is, Millie's got a bigger kitchen in the new shop, so yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. And maybe if I can find some Twinings or something, the ones without the plastic. Pigs do as well, don't they? I'm not sure. I will have a look and let you know. This is when my not buying anything new can be seriously challenging. So I'm now in the storeroom at Tribe Yarns. I'm about to head up and look around the shop, but I'm not going to buy anything. But today was always going to be a thing of just remembering, really. That was the other thing, is remembering. Hang on, let's get a better. I'm really in the shadows, aren't I? Sorry, in the dark. You know, stopping myself from buying a magazine at the station or popping in. There's some lovely shops on the way up here. My favourite plant shop. But no, head down, walk straight up here. So we're good so far. Okay, we've just finished our spinning class. You can see the e-spinner packed up there. Piles of floof on the table. It was great. Really good class. The ladies loved it. One of them already had an e-spinner and the other student bought hers, took it home. And they both did really well. You'll see I've put some footage in. They really did well. And it's lovely to see, you're making yarn. That was, yes, which is great. It's lovely. So what is also really lovely is that it's still light here. Not here, but it's still light outside. So that's great. I am going to be clearing up and heading off to have some dinner somewhere, I think, and then back to the old Premier Inn. Oh goodness, so I am now in my Travelodge hotel room. I've come back, I've had a cup of tea because I had 2 bags and milk. Look, I have to show you this, okay. I've got this, where is it? Honking great thing of milk and then a box of tea. So, I can stay in my room quite happily for the next week because I have a supply of tea. I should take that back to the shop tomorrow and have that. Also, I can get up and show you. My jammies, my book. Oh, it's all a bit wobbly, but hey, it's late and I'm tired. It's not actually late. It's 7:45. I've just been uploading the clips I took today onto the software that I use because I brought my laptop just so I could keep going with the vlog. I'm gonna go down and have something to eat they've got a sort of bar restaurant thing downstairs. So I'm gonna do that and then I will be back to finish up. Oh look, I'm wearing one of the room was quite cold and I didn't bring a sweater because I didn't think I'd need one, but I forgot about the room this evening. So this is one of my hand woven wraps and I brought it as a demonstration piece for the classes tomorrow, but it's actually coming in quite handy. Oh dear, can you feel the hysteria? Right, I'm going to have something to eat, then I should be back. Okay, oh look, there you are. I'm sorry about the filming quality and I'm sorry that I appear to be a little bit doolally tonight. Look at the state of this, honestly. It's trekking through up to London and through London and trains and walking and all of that bits. Anyway, I have had my dinner, a very respectable dinner of a gammon steak and a fried egg and grilled tomatoes and chips, but I didn't eat all the chips and actually I was really quite full. And then I had a look at the dessert menu because it would have been rude not to, and I resisted dessert. So tempted. They had cinnamon sugar dusted churros with vanilla ice cream. Oh man, I did give that some serious thought. But what I do, and actually in all seriousness, I think, how am I going to feel on Wednesday when it's weigh-in? And I think, yeah, I'm actually not going to be very happy. So I thought, no, be the bigger person or be the smaller person and not have it. So I came back upstairs. She was a lovely, lovely waitress come receptionist come everything here. And we chatted. I was reading my book, which they were interested in. I got it here. Here it is. Hang on. This one, which I'm going to talk to you about, but oh my goodness, there's a passage I'd like to read to you in here, but no, I was going to read it to you now, but I won't, as tempting as it is. So that's it, really. Oh, message has just come up from Hannah. I've been FaceTime I FaceTimed him and Jonah's home, and they worked out to split it. So on the screen, the screen was divided into quadrants, and there was Joe, Gary, Hannah and me. All those three were in the same room at home, and then the dogs appeared on them as well. It was quite funny. Anyhow, one confession I will make now is that about 2 months ago, I fell into the general craze about the new sock book from Liner, from the people who are behind Liner magazine, called 52 Weeks. And lovely friend of mine, Linda, who runs Kettle Yarn, who's the lady who I helped with at Unravel at Farnham, she's doing a knit-along. It's her first knit-along. She's not a great sock knitter. I say her first knit-along. Hang on, my computer's died, that's it. The first one she's organised for socks. She's not a great sock knitter. So, and I said, I don't really like Liner magazine. I don't know why. It's a bit too arty-farty for me, a bit pretentious. I'll probably alienate 100 million people now by saying that. But anyway, I pre-ordered the book. If you know anything about the knitting world at the moment and what's hot right now, you'll know that this book sold out the first 3 print runs, I think. Certainly the first 2 print runs. Really hard to get. So we all had to pre-order. And I picked mine up today from Tribe. So this was bought and paid for 2 months ago. But in the spirit of what I'm trying to do, I'm going to use a wild card. One of my wild cards. Not a wild card. One of my get out of jail free cards. Because again, if I say, yeah, but I bought it 2 months ago and I've only just delivered it, that just doesn't sit right with me. Plus, you know, this is going to be enough to keep me busy and to enjoy for quite some time. So really it deserves a get out of jail free card. So, and I am going to use one for my mum's birthday money that I gave her for her gift voucher. So that's 2 out of my 5. I really can't foresee anything else. These 2 were things that I knew about. I can't foresee any other reason that I would have to use them. I have to buy anything. So yeah, that was there. So as I said, being totally honest with you, totally upfront, absolute transparency about my plan. And also I have to, because so many of you are jumping on board. I saw another couple of comments on Instagram today that people are doing a 40-day sustainability challenge for themselves, or they're not buying anything new. And I can't set this all going and then say, oh yeah, but I wanted it, so I bought it. It's not on, is it? Anyway, 5 minutes, look at that. I'm going to drink, guess what? Got another cup of tea. Crikey, I couldn't do a 40 days no tea challenge, could I? I brought some knitting to do, so I'm going to knit on my Rosa cardigan. I'm going to put some random film, or actually it's not random, I think it's a choice of a Die Hard film or a Transformers film tonight. So I'm probably going to get myself into bed and do some knitting and enjoy that, because I'm going to get up early in the morning to get myself ready to get to Tribe for the start of the classes, obviously, and we have to set up the looms for tomorrow. So it's a bit of a weird one today, bit of a mad one. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I should have a chance to post tomorrow night, because I'll be home hopefully mid-evening if the trains are kind. I'm teaching all day, 2 classes back to back, and then I shall collapse onto the train for an hour and a half and then be home. And hopefully my lovely Hannah will be picking me up from the station. So yeah, have a good Saturday evening or Sunday morning if you watch this in the morning. I happen to know that a certain person who happened to come to my spinning class today watches these with her cup of coffee in the morning. So anyway, have a lovely evening. I keep saying that. Good night.